Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person.
I respect it. It's valid, you know? You're worried about taking the lid off and Beetlejuice jumping back out you. So instead, you've thrown the whole sandwich container out the window. I respect it. But let's reverse the roles a little bit. What if we are the innocent bystander up below the building, just walking through the street, thinking nothing's up? We might have just come off a date, found the love of our life. And then all of a sudden, I get twatted by a sandwich / pasta container with Beetlejuice in it. And let's just say it knocks me unconscious. And the lid opens and then the Beetle starts having like a number 2 in my ear or my mouth. Then what? Imagine waking up and you leave this world, you hit the headlines. Person dies to sandwich container and Beetle finishes him off. So look, I respect the original act. Get out the window, get rid, problem over. But we need to think about what's below. Just saying. Just saying.
Here goes.
You know what the crazy thing is? I don't even need to see where the rest of the rope went. Enough rope went for me to say completely no. Let me advise you something. If you see a gap in a cave that drops below you, guess what you need to do? Don't bloody go in it. You want to know why? Because it's dark. Your helmet's and your flashlight. I know it's exciting and you get an adrenaline rush, but just go play a game. There might be a video game where you can go to the Cave of Wonders and go and... It's fine. There's loads of horror games that you can play, but guess what? You still safely be in your house and not be attacked by some random weirdo that lives in there. You just don't know what's in these caves. I've seen enough films to know that you don't go into dark caves. You stay away. You know what? In any horror movie, guess what? I'm surviving because nobody's going to see me. Nobody's going to find me. Where's Richard? Don't worry about where I am, Sharon. Worry about your goddamn self. Thank you.
Nothing beats...
When is everybody going to learn, guys? I would rather create my own zip line and go down... I take that back because that's a little bit high because I'm on the 33rd floor and I don't fancy ziplining over to the Empire State Building. But you are in the ocean. All 3 of you got submerged into the middle of the ocean. And guess what, Sharon? Nobody's going to come and get you in time for Jaws to come and start nibbling at your tootsies. And not even in a good way because you like feet. I'm talking about risking your life. What is wrong with everyone? You're on a rubber dinghy, getting dragged round by another person. You're putting your life in the hands of someone else that's driving on choppy water. Chop, they say. Yeah, he was chopping because he just flung you 100 metres into the air. Listen to Uncle Richard, right? I'm trying to make sure that your life is safe, that you're not doing these activities that are going to submerge you in the middle of the water, okay? Thank me later when you're still breathing. Thank you.
Stunning video of a large white shark swimming near the Santa Monica Pier. Carlos...
Oh, I was there yesterday. I was at Santa Monica Pier yesterday, and there was a great white shark. You think I'm watch this. Look at this. You think I'm look, Santa Monica, this is me all smiling, not knowing what was right bloody next to me, Sharon. I've come to LA doing Route 66. I'm having the time of my life. This is the first time that I kind of went near the big ocean. And I was looking over and I was like, oh, the beach looks lovely. There was a great white shark in there the whole bloody time. You lot are trying. It's following me. It's going to follow me to Vegas or wherever I'm going there. You can piss off immediately. Great white shark. It's a pier. And it appeared out of nowhere. Great white shark. If that is real, I'm never going to that. I love that pier. That pier was beautiful. I had the end of road, Route 66 sign and everything. And the whole time, Jaws is just lurking around. No! Ruining my holiday.
Look at this.
Perfect.
I would never, ever take a bath or bloody get. Are you trying to send me up there with a big man? No, listen. For starters, how the flip did it get in there? For second, what if, some weird people like to have a bath where they sit with their head near the tap area? What if you didn't see it? You're just sitting there putting your shampoo on, and then all of a sudden, you see that you can absolutely piss off Sharon. Drown it. I don't care. I'd fill the bathtub to the what? To the goddamn brim just to see that float. Because if you're coming in my house without paying my mortgage or my rent and think you're going to flap your little 8 legs in my bath, You don't even want to see it. I will watch you suffer. I can't help. I'm scared. You know, we do silly things when we're scared, and in that situation, I have to defend myself. I'm never bathing again. I will shower before people start judging me about my hygiene. But you see, if that... No. There's too many little spaces to crawl. No! Why? There's not even a safety net below you. The only safety net is the ocean. And you know what's in the ocean? Sharks. Poisonous fish. Box jellyfish. I could go on for days. Whales. And it was like, oh, whales are so cute. Not until they're hungry and then they swallow you up. Explain it to me. A bungee jump off the mountain. Like, at least have like a safety net. So if anything snaps, you fall into the net. Instead, you're going to fall into the rocky part of the ocean. You might not even make it into the... What is going through everyone's head? Like an adrenaline rush. What can we compare? Like, I don't know. Have an extra burger. Or order that extra portion of fries. Don't jump off a mountain or bungee jump off the mountain into the ocean. My anxiety watching that, all I could think of is what if it went wrong? Then what? You think they're going to jump down after you? No, they bloody are not. Get me off this app. Get me off. Want to know what the caption to that video was? Just going for a nice local stroll or / walk. Let's narrow this and break this down, right? Let's role play a little bit. I love a walk. Great for the mental health. It's good to get out, get your steps in, you know? It should be a thing that we all, if we get some time, to go and do. Little 10K stepper, right? But the hashtag was Florida. Shock. If I was on a walk and I saw that daily, if I saw that once every 10 years, let's even go further, I would never walk again. I would just pace around my living room in the four walls of my own house and stay safe, because that is a dinosaur. Land before time. We could go, that is prehistoric. Did you see the size of it? And be honest with me, guys, that anyone who lives in Florida or anywhere that has animals like that, do you see that regularly? Because that is bloody massive. You could ride that to work. Forget about getting an Uber. You could ride the crocodile. Oh my God, I'm scared.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can say...
If you're my friend and I'm trapped under my quilt, defenseless, and you throw a crab at me... R.I.P. Friendship done. I'm going to prison. Do you know how strong those claws are? And what am I supposed to do if I'm under the covers? Flick it up to the ceiling, and then what? It even went on the dressing table. And why have you got a random crab to just throw at someone in the hat? People have got issues. We're sitting there ready to Netflix and chill, and you're throwing crabs at me? Sharon! You don't even want to know the moves that I'll bring out. I'll kick you in places I'm not allowed to. One of them ones, you know, the little quick... And the same for that crab. Do you know their claws could pierce through metal, and you're going to chuck at me? You're going to throw one at me? I dare you. You ain't even ready for what I'm about to bring the heat. Even though the heat's already here, but you know what I mean.